the first of a cooperative agreement between the Akron Area Arts League, which is Akron area, which includes Rochester. I don't know, they can hear me. Can you hear me?
Townspeople.
I can't hear you. Or pick it up.
Oh.
Turn it on for us.
I guess people. Okay, it's on. All right, well, I'm just happy that you're here tonight, and because this is the first of a cooperative agreement between the Fulton County Public Library here in Rochester and the...
Now that you hear her, do you still want her to have this mic?
and the Akron Area Arts League, and I'm stressing that, you know, it's Akron area. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's just for Akron. No. You know, Akron area, we want to bring the arts into all the areas around our area. So Rochester is part of our area, and John is wonderful. John Gaskell's wonderful to work with here in the library. The library will be open until 8 o'clock, and they are having a book sale in there, and of course the restrooms are inside. But I want you to stop and look at the wonderful art exhibit that's on the wall, because again, that's another cooperative project that we did to get the gallery system and the lights to be able to hang the beautiful paintings and artwork of our local artists there on that wall. And then also look up, because we have the Manitou monster fish swimming through the Grand Gallery. So look up and see the beautiful, what is that called? Collage, scene, whatever. But anyway, it's very nice. So be sure to go in and check out the book display as well as come here and listen to the music. We also always bring our donation jar, because we figure if people enjoy these kind of concerts, they may have a couple bucks or a $5 bill or something they want to put in the jar to help us to be able to continue doing this kind of thing outside for summertime entertainment. I asked John to tell us something about this beautiful arboretum. So come over here, John, and explain how this arboretum came into existence and what it signifies.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and hello, Swampwater Stompers. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ron. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you, Karen, for making this happen, and thank you to the Friends of the Library for vending our water. If y'all get thirsty, there is water over there. It's $1 a bottle and goes for a good cause. Just to put in a little plug for our Friends of the Library. They do great work, and they support things like programs and events. And we want to try and make this thing an ongoing thing, so hopefully we can see many, many more faces in our beautiful audience tonight. And again, a great space this is. The Arboretum was a conception of Jim Heidi, who recently passed away, so may he rest. But thanks to him, we have this Arboretum out here. All the trees in this Arboretum are native to Indiana. First of all, everything on this side of the sidewalk. This sidewalk right here, where Mike and Tanya are riding, is actually symbolizing State Road 31. So that's State Road 31 there, and the cobbled sidewalk actually represents the Tippecanoe River. And so in this here Arboretum, we also have the seal of the state of Indiana, some Indiana limestone, and we used to have the state poem and a state bird and a pretend birdhouse, but that got broken by vandals. But you'll have that. You're a public library, and we don't have a fence or anything. But who wants a fence around a place like this, right? We don't want to fence it out. We want to let everybody in. So everybody enjoy the music. Thank you very much to Karen and the Akron Area Arts League, and thank you to the Swampwater Stompers for being the first among hopefully many musical venues. So thank you.
Thank you, Jim. And you know, Heidi got that book in there. Heidi with her grandfather. Ever saw that book or the movie? Heidi with her grandfather. Oh. Lived in. You don't remember Heidi? She had a grandfather. Oh, yeah. Reach her. No, she's. Let's play.
Let's leave it to a clarinet.
Sensation by E.B. Edwards. Good old standard Dixieland number. Sensation.
Tricked by a psychiatrist.
One, two, one, two, three.
Our next song is called Millenburg Joys, but it was written for a little town, I believe just east and north of New Orleans, and it was called Mildenburg. Somebody left the D out, so we're going to try and put it back in. It says here that it was written in, I don't know.
1925.
Full of facts, 1925. Yeah.
Jolly Roll Morton.
You remember that, Dan?
He contributed to this.
Wow.
I was there.
One, two, 3, 4. Was written by Thomas Fats Waller, one of the finest ragtime pianists that ever lived. And this is from a musical that was written because of this very song, and it's called Ain't Misbehavin'. Just like Bob, right, guys?
We recently been working on this next tune, and it's become one of our favorites. I don't know why. Yeah. It's in kind of a minor key and then ends up in a major key, and it's a lot of fun to play. This is called the Big Bear Stomp.
One, two, three. York. And he wrote several songs. He lived down in San Francisco. He started a revival of the old traditional Dixieland music. And, well, I've already forgotten what I said.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't hear.
What he was saying is this: that song was written by Lou Waters, and the thing that spurred him on and inspired him was the fact that he was on a ship. You said he was on a ship, or was it a canoe?
Anyway, he sort of spurred the revival of Dixieland traditional jazz. From the turn of the century up into the 20s and 30s, he started bringing it back in the late 40s. Then he got enlisted. And while during the Second World War, he wrote some songs, and one of them was written to Big Bear Stomp, because that was a place, a rather raucous roadhouse that they used to play at in the East Bay, up in the hills of Oakland. And so that's where the name Big Bear Stomp came from. And that's really all I wanted to say.
Now you know why we
A
don't
little background.
This next tune, Dan was kind enough to allow me to arrange this. My wife and I were on our honeymoon in Sioux Falls. And so this is called Sioux City Sue. Is this a vocal? This is not a band vocal? No way, Jose. Here's Sioux City Sue. You know, one thing that I need to say this. Dixieland is the happiest music that's ever been invented. Even the slow stuff is happy and fun.
Absolutely.
And they're
James Infirmary's one.
oh yes. Well, let's do Sioux City. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, to go right along with that, here's another nice arrangement. It's a love song.
That he did for his wife again.
No, I didn't do it for my... You did it for your wife. This is called If I Had You. Oh, you did for my wife? Well, you ornery. Here's If I Had You. If I Had You.
This is sort of like the theme song from This Old House.
It is, isn't it? Theme song from This Old House.
Sounds familiar. Many of you have ever watched This Old House.
You like Bob Vila, don't you? One, two, one, two, three, We've been fortunate enough to make a few trips down to New Orleans and had the opportunity to play at a place called Fritzl's European Jazz Club. We like it down there, and we miss it. And as soon as we can scrape up enough money, Bob, have you saved up enough yet?
Not for the girls.
Okay, well, anyway, here's a tune.
Okay, on the beer.
On the beer, you're all right. Okay. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? Randy, you got this, bud.
Shut up, I was doing good.
is in June, and soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Let me tell you, Jackson Square and Armstrong Park, it's Bourbon Street and Dixieland and you, my dear. That's why I miss, yes, I miss New Orleans. No. Was it? Yep. Does anybody out there know who wrote that? Must have been somebody from New Orleans, definitely. This next one was written by Frank Scott, I can tell you that. And it's a great tune, and it's great for barbecues, because it's called Dixieland Barbecue. Right, Herb?
That's it.
I knew you'd like that.
1, 2, 1,
Lee forgot to count the only counting the four.
What? You're using music?
Since most of us are from in this group are from the Peru area, and that's where Cole Porter was born, we're going to try to do one of his songs.
Oh, really?
Yes. This is called 220.
I'm glad you said that.
Well, that's what we call it. Cole called it Anything Goes.
I was going to say, I was ready to do it.
Oh, you were you?
Yeah, I was. So I'm
And
awful
then Dean
glad.
made you a list and everything.
I know. I'm awful glad that you reminded me of those things. Well, who looks at a number when there's songs there? You know.
No,
There's
220.
a number before that. So, all right. Put it where you want it.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Everybody set? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, when most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. So, though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, when most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. So, though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes, goes. There she goes. Of our sousaphonist. Actually, his wife hates this one. He used to know a gal by this name. This is called Hard-Hearted Hannah. Was she anything like that? Our sousaphonist is Dean McCamey.
Is that why you always dedicated this to?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Oh my goodness. Learn something new every day.
Is everybody okay out there? Hard-Hearted Hannah. Here we go. The Vamp of Savannah, GA.
1, 2, 3, 4.
slow it even down slower, okay? Here's one of our favorite ballads of all time. It really needs no introduction, so shut up. Okay, here we go.
I didn't say that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what the name of that was, anybody?
Yeah.
Attaboy. Yeah. Alabama Jubilee. Oh.
This is one more sad song.
I got a cramp. In my brain. Hey, G. That's not okay. I was told that a little history on this next song, that it was first performed in Memphis by the all-nurse band at the St. Jude's Hospital there. And anyway, it's about this gal. It had something to do with the coroner or something, I guess. This is called St. James Infirmary.
For all you CSI fans.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, yeah. So sweet, so cool, so fair. Though she treated me mean, so mean and low down, somehow I didn't care. Oh, the Lord knows she was a good girl, yeah, yeah. And I'll see her again up there. Wherever she may be, she can look this wide world over, oh yeah, but she'll never find a sweet man like me. Find a sweet man like me, no, she'll never find a sweet man like me. Oh, yeah. We've had two. One of them we can't do. It was to get out. But we decided we're going to stay anyway. The second one is called Darktown Strutter's Ball, and I guess we're going to do that one. Okay, ready? One, two, 3, 4. I'll be down to catch you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Now, dearie, don't be late. I wanna be there when that band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey, 2 steps, I'm gonna have a ball. I'm gonna dance out both of my shoes when they play those Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutter's Ball, yeah. I couldn't believe we could Dixieland this next song. It was by Duke Ellington, and it swings. Not according to Ryan Barrage, but it swings. We swing. Here we go. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of us in this group have already seen this. It's come and gone. Let's just play it. Maybe they'll get it.
Hey, Randy and I haven't.
Me either yet.
Well, that's true.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Old table. Take an arm from some old chair.
Take a neck from some old bottle.
And from a horse?
We'll take some hair.
Yeah.
You put that whole mess together.
With some good old-fashioned glue.
We'll get more lovin'
Than a gosh darn dummy.
than I'll ever
Get from you. This is your song, the Washington and Lee Swing. Our keyboardist this evening, Lee Ballsbaugh. On sousaphone, Dean McCamey. On trombone, our fearless leader, Dan Roberts.
trombone.
On,
Banjo player. Tom Gustin.
on trumpet, Randy Thrush. On drums, Diane Haley. And on the clarinet, the soprano saxophone, the alto saxophone, the baritone saxophone, the tenor saxophone, Mr. Bob Urbany. And here is the Washington and Lee. He already introduced me. Songs in our book that are written for ladies.
This is a sing-along.
Yeah, it's a sing-along. If you know the words, please sing with it. Would you help them with the words?
The words are la la la.
You might recognize this one. This was popularized way back in, I forget what the movie was, but
Duck soup.
Duck Soup. Groucho Marx did it. I hope you like this. Here it goes.
Groucho Marx.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lydia, oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia the tattooed lady. She has eyes that folks adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia, the queen of tattoo. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside it, the wreck of the Hesperus too. And proudly above waves the red, white, and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. All together now. La la la, la la la. Don't be afraid. La la la, la la la. Lydia, oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia the tattooed lady. She has eyes that folks adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia, the champ of them all. For 2 bits she will do a mazurka in jazz, with a view of Niagara that no artist has. And on a clear day you can see Alcatraz. You can learn a lot from Lydia. All together now. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia, the champ of them all. She once swept an admiral clear off his feet. The ships on her hips made his heart skip a beat. And now the old boy's in command of the fleet. For he wed and married Lydia. I said Lydia. I said Lydia, 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 the greatest of all. Yes, sir. Lydia. Who up here has a tattoo?
Not me.
Not me.
Randy? You were in the Navy, weren't you? Oh. Dan, tell them about this. Use the mic.
Okay, this was written in 1911. 1911.
Mike. Microphone.
I can't get it.
This was written in 1911 by
William Taylor, and it was written in commemoration of the building of the Panama Canal. So appropriately enough, they named it Panama. But that's not the end of the story. Oh, yes it is. Yes, it is. That's the end of the story.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't the end of the story.
Oh, it isn't?
The way I heard it is that...
Gave it away?
No, the Ziegfeld Follies. It was written for whenever they were doing one of their Folly shows. They did Panama, and this is one of Lawrence Welk's favorite songs. And I told you this about 20 times, but you're so old he forgot. So this is from the Ziegfeld Follies, actually. This has nothing to do with Noriega.
I thought this was written for Noriega. Come on, you guys. Gee, tell me nothing.
One of Lawrence's favorite songs.
Lawrence who?
Ziegfeld produced
Florence?
One, two, three.
Okay. This next song was arranged by everybody in the band. And it's a vocal. That's cool. Well, it's a vocal, band vocal. You guys know the words?
You ever heard of a Green River?
The Green River. The old Green River. Let's do it. It's under the old O's, isn't it? It's under G.
Mine's under L for liver.
Yours is under what?
L for liver. Old Green River.
Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 1.
Stuck on a bar, I was there all alone, wishing that I was home. The ship got wrecked with the captain and crew, so there was only one thing I could do. Well, I had to drink that old Green River, trying to get it back home to you.
than Green River water.
Besides Green Lake water.
Thanks a lot.
He forgot Green Lake water. No.
Manitou.
Band's playing and you can't hear it? My goodness. What are you listening to? What band do you have on there? Turn off that eye.
The emergency band.
Move closer.
We can hear you.
Well, you filthy guys.
Right here.
You mean that one?
Everybody ready?
Charleston, hang my hat up on the rack and Charleston. Charleston, Charleston, I'm so full of joy today. I could Charleston all the way till I landed someone's empty arms. Say I can almost hear old Harvard call for humming. Charleston, that old favorite melody of mine. Please don't let me wait. Hit that road and sing the bay out Charleston, back to Charleston, Carolina.
Okay, this song was written by old Charlie Johnson up in Indianapolis, and Bix Beiderbecke happened to be traveling through and tried to do a dance in India, and I think went down to Bloomington and came back up, and Charlie went to show him his song that he'd written, and he really liked it a bit, so he came up to the Gannett, is that how you pronounce it? The Gannett recording studios up in Richmond, Indiana, and this was a while ago. And so they're all set, because everybody liked it, and they were getting ready to play it and record it. He said, wait a minute, we don't have a song, or we don't have a name for this song. And so he's kind of scratching his head and looked around, and the tuba player sitting in the back of the band was sitting there, not worrying about the name of the song. He was just putting some snuff under his lip. He said, that's what we'll name it, Copenhagen. That's become a jazz standard.
Just a pinch between the cheek and gum. Cancer. Louis Armstrong wrote, but he didn't. He sure did. Made it popular.
Who did write?
That Chinese guy, some young guy.
Some young guy?
Yeah, he does always say that. And once we play it, he finds it.
Tick, tick, four. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Trying to do for you. Normally when we play it going to the cemetery for a funeral, we play it nice and slow and easy and in a minory sound. And then coming back, we celebrate, put it in a major key, and we kick it What is the name of the song? When the Saints Go Marching In. No, we're not going to do like Tina Turner. Okay, go ahead, Randy. you very much. It's been a pleasure playing for you this afternoon. We'd like to do our theme song now. And we thank you, Lord, for holding the rain off. We didn't want to get electrocuted, do we, Lee? Here's our theme song. If you know the words, join us when we do the vocal. It's Back Home Again in Indiana. Hit it! Thank you very much.
We are just enjoying. Oh, she got me! She got me! She got me! Yeah, I did. I got a good comeback. Hey, listen, thank you so much for coming. And if you enjoyed tonight, we're gonna do at least another one of these in Rochester this year. But we all have 3 planned in Akron.
I think I'm in love.
Oh. We have 3. What did you turn me off?
No, I didn't.
Who turned me off? Somebody turned me off. Come on. Okay. We're going to do at least one more of these in Rochester, and we have 3 planned in Akron. So come over to Akron to the community park there, right across from Viking Food Store. Bring your chair. We do the same kind of thing, 6:30 to 8:30, and enjoy coming over to our direction. I see a lot of Akron people here tonight, so I'm glad for that. But we want you to invite you there and enjoy music outside in the park during the summertime. So watch the newspaper for the programs that are going to be coming. Somebody said you played a Beatles number a while ago, When I'm 64. Well, tomorrow night, they're having the tribute band of the Beatles at the Rochester Round Barn Festival. So, you have lots of good things going on this weekend here in Rochester. And they're going to do some blues and jazz on Saturday night. So look at your schedule and enjoy the summer festivals that we have. Thank you again from the Akron Area Arts League. Akron Area Arts League. And if you like this kind of program, we've got a little donation jar right over here if you want to help us continue to do these kind of programs. And the Fulton County Public Library. So thank you so much and have a good evening. Thank you, Lord, for not sending the rain.